here in Denver, I have what I'm hoping is altitude sickness and not some like weird form of meningitis. They keep telling me it's not meningitis, but they don't know. We've got an amazing crowd out front. All the tickets are gone, which is great. All fans. People who are coming to my show should expect a healthy dose of very honest, hilarious, aggressive comedy. The special is called Freezing Hot, so the set is freezing hot. There's a big old explosion in the background, palm trees and snow, and then there's a surprise at the end. My girl Blanche, when I first started traveling, I decided to get her so I'd have someone to be with me on the road, and fans like her. Come here! Okay, thank you. We have to go make an hour special.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Iliza Shlesinger.
It's my favorite city to do comedy in for this special. Thank you. Thought it was gonna be a lot colder. Really did. I always feel like weather is something that you can use to ingratiate yourself toward other girls. Guys have sports when they meet each other. It doesn't matter. Sup, bro, sup? You see that 30 for 30? Fucking right, I did, yeah. With girls, it's not fashion, it's not anything else, it's the weather. It's like, oh my God, it was so hot. Like earlier. And then the other girl's like, it was so hot. I noticed that, I feel. I love it when it's hot, but not too hot. Do you know what I'm talking about? I do. No, I know what you're saying. Like, I totally get it, but not too hot. But I also like it when it's cold. Me too, but not too cold. No, because if it's too cold, then it's like burr. I can talk about weather. But the weird thing for being a girl is even if you live in cold weather, no matter how much you're used to dealing with cold weather, girls always have an issue with deciding what outer layer we should wear. We always defer to the guy. Like, babe, do a jacket. Jacket. A short one? A long one? You're not looking? Okay. Let's do a jacket. Are we going to the thing? The jacket? Should I do it? Should I do a jacket? Will you just pause Halo for like 2 seconds, thanks? Jacket. Should I do it? Should I do a jacket? No, not jacket. Should I just do like 4 scarves and no pants? Seems counterintuitive. No jacket, 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 jacket. Finally, your boyfriend's like, yeah, bring a fucking jacket. And then you're like, I don't want to bring a jacket. Why not? 'Cause then I have to carry it. Girls hate the idea of carrying a jacket. It's too heavy. The female body is capable of carrying a human being for 9 months, but apparently a lightweight jacket stuffed with feathers is where we draw the line. You bring a jacket. In your 20s, you never bring a jacket, / never brought a jacket. Some of you are in your 20s, so remember like yesterday, do it. In your 20s, you never brought a jacket, right? Because you're invincible and like a little stupid. Well, you're like, I don't need one. And that's why it's so funny for those that are over 30, for those of us to like watch 20-year-olds at like 2 a.m., like braving the cold. Shivering. Doing this shit with their dresses, like pulling it down. All those shoes cracking under the pressure. Just, my dress won't cut. No, you're not wearing a dress. It's a tube sock, Mercy. Because you always rationalize it. You're like, it's not that far from the car to the bar. In your 20s, you want to risk that icy walk for the glory of not having to wear a jacket. You have no problem with that 2-minute walk. Not every girl makes it. I've lost many a hot Amber to that walk. You're walking, you're like, where's Amber? Amber's frozen. Like, go! Order a lemon drop and toast to my memory. It's the worst when you're cold, you can't find your car. If you're with a group of girls, you have to resign yourself to the fact that you're probably not going to find your car. There's something, even if you're a brilliant woman, there's something in the genetic makeup of women that disables us from remembering where the car is parked. It's very rare that a woman parks the car and is like, boop, okay, I'm in spot 4F, let me remember that, let me be responsible for my choices in this life. Something disengages, it takes over, and we're just like, boop, what's this? And then we just like wake up in a Sephora.
Always bring at least one guy. There's something in a male makeup that men can always find the car. They throw down breadcrumbs, Hansel and Gretel style. Maybe it's pride, maybe they got a tracking device in their junk. I don't know, like ping, ping, ping. He may not even find your car, he will find you a car. And you'll get it. Guys, I'll tell you a secret. As girls, we don't want to look for the car. It's boring. If I do a scan and I don't see it, I'm like, someone stole it. That's always the go-to. Stole it. Sometimes we'll act like we're stressed even if we're not. That's our go-to. Women have been told that they're feeble-minded for so many years. Once in a while, we'll play into it to our advantage. I don't know where their car is, okay? I'm sorry, you're perfect. I don't know where their car is. I don't know where their car is, okay? I'm trying, okay? I am stressed out because I'm working like 10 hours a week, and I'm like... Well, there's the car. Thank you, officer. We found it. Like your jacket. Girls always defer to the guy when it comes to weather questions. Every girl's done this, where you wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning, right? Next to your husband, your boyfriend, whatever Dairy Queen manager Tinder has set you up with. 8 a.m., first thing out of your mouth, you're like, babe, is it cold outside? And your boyfriend like wants to be there for you. He's like, I don't know, cuz I'm inside.
Chilly. Chilly.
Girls hate being cold. We hate it. Girls don't like to be chilly. Guys, don't let your date get cold. We're not happy when we're cold. Oh, she's cold. Come here, babe. You're getting cold. Come here. I want to warm you up. Don't
Fucking touch me. It's not what I want.
It's not what I want. Girls don't want to have sex when they're cold. I'm cold. I want to be miserable. In my life, I've never been like, oh my God, I'm so cold. I just wish I had somebody to fuck. Like, it doesn't work that way. We don't get horny when we get cold. When girls get cold, it sends a message to our brain. You're cold. Time to go home. Time to hibernate. Time to watch a show on TLC about a 600-pound woman eating herself to death. That's what we want to do. Cold. Don't let your date get cold. We're not happy when we're cold. You'll notice the body language for I'm cold and I'm fucking pissed at you is the same body language. Girls don't like being cold, but we love cold weather. That's girl logic for you. Like everything's a contradiction wrapped in a bow. Just like it's pretty, it's glitter. It's the same thought process that's like, I'm gonna wear tight pants, but don't you look at my butt. Like it's that thing.
I am so cold. I'm sweating. It is freezing hot in here. I don't know how I feel.
All girls love fall. I don't know if you know that. All girls are required to love fall. Yeah, we're required. When you apply, when we applied to be girls, went to the girl counter and they hold your girl card up and they go, what's your favorite season? And you go, it's fall, motherfucker. And they're like, all right. Here's your girl card, here's your Uggs, here's your glitter, go have fun, be insecure. That's what being Girls love fall so much. I've been planning this fall since July. Of like 2 years ago. We fucking get into fall. You don't even have to tell girls when it's fall. We know. Oh, we sense it. All right, we get into it. The second it turns fall, the second a leaf falls somewhere in like Connecticut, we feel it. Sitting at home watching TV, outside the temperature drops from like 86 to 63, we pop out of the ground like gophers. We sense that fall is here. Watching TV, fall comes, we're just like,
Did you feel that? I did. It was a breeze. Fuck yeah, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves.
pumpkin everything! Pumpkin! Eat the pumpkins! Let's plan fall shit. You over your boyfriend, you drag your boyfriend by the teeth. Let's go! We're doing fall shit. We're going apple picking. Babe, there's no apple orchards in Los Angeles. Fine, I'm going to the grocery store. I'm gonna throw apples at children. Something. We go on Pinterest, we start pinning fall ideas. Leaves, that's a fun thing we like to fuck with. Every year the leaves change color and we lose our shit.
Did you see the leaves? Oh my God! Last week they were green and now they're brown.
They're not brown, they're fucking dead, you sicko. They're fucking dead. And you're doing crafts with their corpses. You have no respect for nature? That was a living thing, you monster. We talk about it. What are you gonna do with your dead leaves? I'm gonna make a pile on the front lawn so the kids can play in the death. What are you gonna do? With your dead leaves, I'm gonna make a wreath on the front door as a warning to other dead leaves not to fuck with me.
Did you just eat a leaf? I did.
Pin. We love Pinterest. All girls love Pinterest. Anyone? Girls? Yes. Pinterest, porn for white women. We love it. We love planning things on Pinterest. A lot of girls plan their weddings on Pinterest. One of my girlfriends got married on Valentine's Day. And joking, I was like, oh my God,
That's so fun. What was your theme?
dead serious. She was like,
We did like love, but like under the stars. Under the sea.
I was like, okay, it's a wedding, not a prom. I'll tell you what, Denver, if and when I get married, I'm gonna get married the day after Valentine's Day, and my theme is going to be 75% off chocolate. Right? Yeah! Because it's my day. Guys, any of you that are engaged, just know that your fiance has already planned your entire wedding on Pinterest, okay? She's planned your wedding, future vacations, your fucking funeral, man. It's on Pinterest. And we don't do it when you're looking, no, because if you saw how creepy we got with Pinterest, you wouldn't have us. We do it under the cloak of night. We wait. We get a pumpkin spice latte and we go in. And we log on to Pinterest. Gentlemen, just so you know, Pinterest for girls is like Call of Duty for guys. I got a fucking headset on, talking shit to 14-year-olds in Michigan. First person pinning pictures of Channing Tatum like he's mine. Pin. We get into it. You get in these like creative downward spirals of just like pinning. Am I looking at porn? Pin. I'm not even sure at this point. Natural water birth. Why am I pinning that? Pin. Looking outside 6 hours, 7 hours, 24 hours later. You open the mini blinds. It's sunny outside. Keep pinning for the glory. Babe, come in here. I want to show you what I'm pinning for my wedding. Our wedding. Oops. Come in here. I want to show you. I have all these fun ideas. I think we should do a chocolate waterfall, but instead of chocolate, we should do bridesmaids' tears. I think it's fair. It's only fair. I want to show this to you. Pin. Come in here. Ryan gives a shit what your name is. I'm getting married. I want to show this to you. I like this. Do you like the pink napkins or the red napkins? I think there's a difference. I'm so stressed out and I don't know what I'm doing. Do you think I'm pretty? I don't know what the theme should be, okay? You know what the theme should be? That your mom's a bitch. That's what the theme should be. This is so hard. But I want to do it anyway because I love you so much, and it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be on them. All these ideas. We should do a swan. No. We should do a dove. No. We should do a swan made of doves. Babe, will you Google human centipede but for doves and see if we can sew them together ATM style? Yes, I know what ATM is. I've seen your porn. I love you anyway. I want to fucking dum. I'm getting married before my sister. I want to show this to you. And I what? Yes, I'm wearing a diaper. I'm not getting up. I want to show this. It's gonna be amazing. And I babe. Is it cold outside? I think girls get cold easily because we're not allowed to eat as much as we want in one sitting. Trying to get another girl to admit that she's hungry between two girls, it's like a standoff. You can't admit you're hungry, that's admitting weakness. It's admitting defeat.
Are you hungry? Me neither. So. Are you hungry? Nope, I ate last week, so. I could do this all day. I'm chewing on my tongue. It feels good enough, that's fine.
Eventually one, usually the smaller one will concede.
I'll go with you. If you're hungry, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
Subtext, I'll watch you get fat.
I'll go with you. I'll have a bite. Whatever you get, I'll have a bite. I'm easy. I eat everything except for nothing, so. I eat nothing except for everything. I'll go with you. I don't understand what I'm saying either. I'll go with you. I'll have a bite. I'm so fucking hungry. Please, let's go have a bite. Have a bite. Do you want to get tapas?
One girl always throws tapas out there.
Do you want to do tapas? What are they? They're small plates. You do like 5 to 10 per person. It runs you about $100 each. Totally worth it, yeah?
Girls love anything as long as it's small, not filling, and expensive. We would eat diamonds if we could.
They're tapas. They're small plates. It's Spanish. What Spanish? It's like their Spanish, not like the country below the United States. It's a different Spanish. It's got like a fucked up, I don't understand it. I went to Spain for 2 days when I was 16, so I'm cultured, okay. They're small plates. Platito. They're small, they're so small, it's like a Frisbee for a rat, like small plates. It's like a monocle for an amoeba, like just like really small. One time I ate the plate on accident. So that was pretty horrific. Small plates.
I think it's an absolute joke. I don't want to eat tapas. I don't like anything about it. It comes to you on a wooden block like you're eating your lunch at Home Depot. Some guy in the back with his bare hands balls up some ham in the corner and then throws some shards of manchego cheese and some haphazard drizzle of honey so you can eat like an Andalusian farmer taking a motherfucking lunch break in a field in 1830 for like $100. Cool.
Small plates.
And then your one friend always gets annoyed when you don't want her suggestion.
You don't want tapas? Fine. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to like accommodate the group. So.
Plus, guys don't ever get tapas. That's a girl food. It's only girls.
You want to get tapas?
It's never dudes. It's never like, bro, wanna get tapas? We'll go after fantasy draft. You wanna do a tapas? No, we'll go. We'll get one meatball. We'll split it with 4 dudes. No homo.
Fine. You don't like my suggestion? What do you want to get? Do you want to do a flatbread? You want to do a flatbread? What is it? It's like a thin crust pizza, but like annoying.
It's always the one girl in the group that suggests the flatbread, right?
Do you guys want to do for everyone? Do you want to do a flatbread?
She's the one suggesting it. She's the one that got everyone together. She's the one that printed the Groupon. Her name is usually something like Amanda.
You want flatbread? Do you? You do? You're not eating? You don't do gluten? You're not doing dairy? You don't do fun? You're sleeping? That's weird. We're in public. Okay. You want flatbread? Ask her. Does she want flatbread?
I can't. My phone's dead. I can't text her.
Ask her if she wants Do you want flatbread? I'm asking if you want to.
Do you want flatbread? Ask Cinnamon with a Y if she wants flatbread. And then tell Cinnamon with a K that her name is not phonetically sound. Okay. I'm gonna do the ordering. I'm gonna do it. Hi, we're in a rush because we're entitled. I'm gonna do one flatbread for the 40 of us, yeah? She's not eating, she's gonna have a bite. She doesn't do dairy, she doesn't do gluten. She doesn't know what gluten is, but she feels like she doesn't do it this week, yeah. And we're gonna do, what do you guys want to drink? No, don't order your own, let's just get one. We're just gonna do a trough of white wine, yeah? And then, how do you want to drink it? No, you're being annoying. Stop. You don't need a glass. No, we don't need glasses. We're just going to drink it with our hands. What do you guys want to get on it? Let's just go crazy. Let's do half goat cheese, half air. Thank you. Went on a date recently. I made a real effort in my 30s. I'm 31. Made a real effort to try to date normal guys. Because when you're in your 20s, you can date whoever you want. Because you'll live forever, and you're hot, and you're in your 20s, right? You're like, what, you want to go out? We're both carbon-based. Let's do it. And it's like, fine. Try to make some responsible choices in my 30s. Recently, I went out with someone based solely on the way he was dressed. He was an accountant. Yeah, but okay. Okay, I'll carry the conversation. That's fine. He had a plaid shirt tucked into khakis. Okay. All right. Little nerdling, that's okay. Cell phone and a holster on his hip. Dad style. To the dads in the audience and subsequently watching this, what text is coming in so fast you have to have your hand ready OK Corral style? And then what are you sending out so fast that it's rendering your cellular device smoking and you've got to holster it? But the point is he was dressed responsibly. He was dressed non-threatening, dressed nice, like an adult. And I knew I had to respond in kind. I couldn't dress like a 19-year-old lesbian Hot Topic manager. I get it. Made a real effort, folks. I'm gonna tell you right now, I made a real effort. Ask my girlfriends that are like in their mid-30s. They've been dating a while. They're very mature, right? What should I wear? You need to get like a silk blouse. So just wear it and then just cover that shit up and just like tuck it in, blouse it out, silk blouse. I'm here to say right now, I reject a silk blouse. Fuck a silk blouse, okay? Yes. Just because you're not 20 doesn't mean you have to be ashamed of your body. I don't need to wear a tent over it, okay? They're burqas for American women. I said it and I meant it. All right? They're oppressive, they're ugly, they're hot, they're shapeless, and if you wear an underwire bra under your silk blouse and you sweat through it, it's gonna look like a face with its eyes closed. Fuck a silk blouse. But I bought one anyway, like whatever. Went to a nice store, made a real effort. I went to a Nordstrom. I asked the sales girl, she was like 19 and just like hot. And I was like, I need a silk blouse. She was like, what about this one? It was white, it had black splotches all over it. And she was like, it's abstract. I was like, yeah, like a Rorschach test, but less interesting. She's like, I don't get it. I'm like, that's because you work here. Okay. No, it's like a fun pattern. I'm like, that's a cow print. Like 100%. It's black splotches. I'm gonna look like a model for Gateway printers. I'm not wearing that. Because here's the fact. With prints like that, it's a cow print. You can't wear it if you're a normal girl. If you're a model, you can wear something stupid and look hot. If you're a model, you can wear a blousy cow print and be like, fuck yeah, moo, motherfuckers. Moo, yeah, right? Not dicks, udders. Normal girl wearing a cow pattern, if you tuck in a blousy cow, you're just gonna look like a cow that had gastric bypass surgery. Just like blousy. Tucked in blousy cow, so I got it. Tucked in blousy cow, blouse it out, and then I bought pants that were very tight. You're going on a date, you want to wear tight pants. The tighter the pant, the more effort it shows you've put into it, okay? Not unlike Chinese foot binding, you want your pants so tight that they form your muscles and bones into this kind of like palsy effect, okay? And you want to have shoes that are so high, the heel is so high that you are literally cantilevered off the edge, and it forms a dainty hump in the back. Men like this, trust me, men love a good hump, okay? Like this. So you're ready, so you've got blousy cow palsy pants, and you want your shoes to be so high that you can't run from your rapist if you want. So super high, blousy cow, palsy pants, and I was ready for the date. And we went on our date. Already I brought a special bag. There's a special bag that women are required to carry on a first date. It's called a clutch. Small mouse purse. A clutch, for those of you that don't know, is neither a synonym for the word cool nor does it have to do with a car. A clutch is a tiny purse that women carry on a first date. And the reason we carry it is because we can't carry a big bag, because men don't like big bags. First of all, it's not attractive. You can't show up to a guy's house and they're, hey, ready for our first date, Steve? Well, I just brought my bag right here. We don't gotta go to no fancy dinner or nothing. Nope, I brought me a hot plate. We can just plug it in right here. We can do it on the lawn unless you're ashamed of me. Yeah, you got an external power source, maybe a generator? I'll call mine Jenny. It's a little joke. We can, do you want beans? Do you like beans, Steve? I brought beans. I don't need a can opener. I've got this shit. We carry the little bag because men don't like big bags. Men don't like big bags because big bags scare men. You show up on a first date with a big bag, guy's first thought is, fuck, she's trying to move in. That's the first thought. And men don't like surprises. They're already like weirded out by women in general. They don't know what's in that bag. You could have guns in that bag, medication. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Tampons, alimony papers, Gwyneth Paltrow's head. What's in the bag? Could have a lot of problems. You could have medication in there, restraining order, taking around a lot of that garbage with you. That's why it's called baggage. So we carry a little tiny clutch, carry a tiny bag to fool you. We want you to think that all this perfection, I said perfection, comes from the contents of this tiny rat purse. Right? Just a couple things. Every girl's told that lie when you first meet someone. It takes me like 10 minutes to get ready, so just 10 minutes to get ready. As you're telling the lie, you can feel it. In 10 minutes, I promise I'm telling the truth. It's fine. 10 minutes. And no woman in this room has ever closed a clutch on the first try. Because it's true. They're like, it was really hard getting here. Yes, it's never closed on the first try. Because when women pack for a first date, we don't pack for the date we're going to have. We pack for the date we want to have.
Imaginations take over. I should bring a lip gloss. I should bring one lip gloss for every degree the sun sets, because we're gonna watch the sunset from the yacht. Do it. Also bring my AAA card in case his Porsche breaks down. He has a Porsche. What if he's like a secret millionaire and he like wants to make sure that like I love him for him and like not his money, because he's had like problems with other girls in the past, like wanting him for his money, and like he didn't know if like their love was pure, and he like wants to test me, which like I'll pretend that like you don't have to test me, but he does, because I really like money, but I'm gonna pretend not a big deal. And then like maybe he's like the prince of like a small recently liberated country that like I don't care about because I don't watch the news, and I should pretend that like I really care about him, so I should plan for this date to be amazing. So I should bring a passport in case we go to dinner in Paris. You get it all in the bag, right? You start to zip it. You get it in your teeth, the zipper, like fucking close, please. You get it like halfway zipped. You can't go on a date with a bag zipped halfway. That's ratchet. So what do? You take everything out, all your accessories, you lay them all out, right? It's tough, you gotta make some cuts. So sorry, ladies, you're all very valuable to the team. Not everyone can make varsity. And rather than get rid of anything, right? What do you do at least once? You make an attempt to put everything back in the bag, but slowly. Thinking if you're somehow purposeful in your actions, you will sneak up on the bag, and it won't know that it's full. And you get it down to like one thing, and then you snap. You're like, fuck it! Everything goes in! Luna bars, Activia, Uggs, dad issues. Let's go. So I went to a bar, and we're sitting there, and we sit down, and he ordered one drink the whole night. Here's my problem with that. It was a Friday night, and I'm a lady. I want to party, but I'm a lady. So if you only have one drink, that means I'm only going to have one drink. And if I only have one drink, how the hell am I supposed to want to touch you later? Okay? Yeah. Thank you for being honest. Do the math on that one, accountants. Yeah. Anyone that's not laughing at that, you're lying to yourself. That's what alcohol is for. Loosen yourself up a little bit. Make some choices you wouldn't normally make. Whatever, I had some wine, it's okay. That's what it's for. Otherwise, why waste the calories? Let's all just have a glass of warm milk and punch ourselves in the face. He didn't even get alcohol, he had like a beer. He had like an IPA. And he had like taken a sip of his, I was done with my vodka soda. I thought we were having a race. Sipping on his beer, I'm down to the ice in my drink, tonguing it like a dog on a hot day, just like... I'm running into the bathroom, taking shots of scope from the attendant, trying to get like a prison buzz, introduce alcohol. So I'm holding my breath, trying to just get some kind of high. My problem with it wasn't necessarily that he only had one drink. My problem with it really was that I had a problem with it. I'm 31, so I should have been mature about it. And had I been dating more in my 30s, I think I would have been okay with that situation. My friends that are in their mid-30s that have dated a lot of normal guys, they'd be okay with that drink, and I wish that I was. I wish I could have normal girl thoughts. I wish I'd sit there and have the drink and have normal girl thoughts. Like, this one drink is really nice. I'm so grateful. This is great. He seems like a really sweet guy. Oh, he's got really nice eyes. I wonder what they look like in a jar. Like, normal thoughts. But I'm still of the mindset that when I get a drink in me, it sends a message to my brain that it's go time. That's what it says, all right? I'm 31, I'm not 90. It was a Friday, not a Tuesday during high tea. Let's make some fucking mistakes. That's what it's about. And I feel like a lot of people are wired this way. I get a sip of liquor, it sends a message to my party goblin that it's time to do it. Everybody's got a party goblin. Some people have party goblins that have lost their ability to walk from partying too much. My party goblin sleeps on a bunk bed. She sleeps on the top bunk. My dignity sleeps on the bottom bunk. He is not invited. The second I taste liquor, it wakes her up. She smells it in my brain. She's sitting there dreaming of eating frozen pizza because she's a monster. Vodka. Top shelf. She goes to the megaphone that controls my actions. We've all had party goblin control our actions. You need to rage. Find the door guy, ask him if he has drugs. Do not specify. See what he comes up with. Do it. Fucking go.
Jump on top of that table. Start dancing. There is no music. I will provide the music. La 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 la. You look so pretty. Jump off that table. Run outside. Push that cop. See if he finds it adorable. Ask him if you can touch his gun. The answer's always no. Go over to that CVS, find the dairy aisle, grab some whipped cream, do some whippets. It might kill you. It's fucking worth it. Go outside, take a picture, put it on Instagram, take it down 10 minutes later because oops, we could see your nipple. Like that's how
So we left the bar, right? Super buzzed off of our drink. And he drove me home, so now we're in front of my house, okay? So we're sitting in his car in front of my house. So this is where a kiss takes place. This is where a first kiss takes place. Now, as a girl, you know when you've put out the vibe that you want to kiss all night, okay? Men and women are wired differently. For the guy, men are putting out the vibe all the time, right now. A lot of vibes, all the time. God, I hope she sees my wiener. That's what the vibe is ever present with guys. You want what's up? You want this? Yeah? Anyone? Anyone? No? Little bit. What? You're calling the cops? Okay. See you on Facebook. Okay. For girls, we're very specific about when we put out the vibe. Can't just throwing that shit around. Gotta be specific about it. Every girl's got things that she does to throw out the vibe. Maybe you touch your hair a little bit. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's funny. Maybe you show off part of your body. Every girl's got that one body part she knows is better than any other girl, yeah? Maybe it's your forearm. Maybe all night you're like, fuck yeah. You want it? You want to fuck? Yeah. It's weird? Okay. When a girl knows that a guy's a little vulnerable and into her, we become like an evil witch in Enchanted Forest, and the guy becomes like the lost ingenue. We know, let's say your girlfriend just broke up with you. Let's say you were cheated on, you're a little wounded. We appear out of nowhere. You're sitting there like, oh, I hope I find a girl. And we out of nowhere are just like, hello. Apple. What's that? Yes, I used to work in a pharmacy. Whole new life for myself. And we start saying things to you to lure you in, like, yes, this way. Sports, I love sports. This way, come this way. Oh, yes. What, a relationship? Not me. No, I just want to fuck in perpetuity until you grow tired of me. This way. Yes, what's that? Your ex-girlfriend, oh, she sounds like a bitch that I would love to fight with my shirt off. This way. This way to my gingerbread house. Yes. Yes. Come and nibble on the walls of my gingerbread house. Yes. What's that? Yes, it's a metaphor for my vagina. You're very clever. This way. This way. Said all the right things, did all the right things. I knew we were gonna have a mouth kiss. Now, for the guy, he has to decide how he wants to kiss the girl. Now that's a tough role. It's just for guys to decide, okay? You have to decide how you're gonna kiss a girl, because if you kiss her too soft, you'll look like a big old puss. And if you kiss her too hard, charges will be filed. So you have to be careful. Now, in this interaction, the girl also has her part to play. There are only 3 places you can look when you're sitting in the passenger side of a vehicle, only one of which is truly acceptable, okay? You cannot look right at him. That's too much eye contact. He might take it as a threat. He might bite your neck. We don't know what he'll do. Okay? We don't know. Plus, it's creepy. He's sitting there like, do I kiss this girl? I don't know. And you're just like... But you can't stare out your passenger side window because that's not enough eye contact, and you'll look like touched in the head, okay? He's sitting there looking at you like, do I kiss this girl? And you're just like... Side note, ladies, if his window does this, do not date him. Okay. Girl only has one option, and that is to sort of look down and stare at her hands and all of a sudden become fascinated with her cuticle situation. That's amazing. I used to have feathers. That is so weird.
And sort of monitor the impending kiss out of your periphery. And when he gets about halfway, you strike.
Teeth first, so you know that he knows you mean business.
I've kissed like 2 guys. I think I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So I was all set. Blousy cow, palsy pants, fucking forearm, creepy witch. Like, I was all set. I knew we were gonna have a mouth kiss. And apparently he had a different plan. He had a cheek peck planned. Oh, I did not see that coming. So now I'm gonna show you what happens when a cheek peck meets the intention of a mouth kiss. This is me, and this is him. He's sitting here, oh my God, nail, we're gonna nail. And then I... Let's see the slow motion replay. Talk and roll. So embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. It was sexual rejection, like in the weirdest form. I don't even remember how I got in my house. I just know that I ended up there. What I think happened is that my embarrassment materialized into like a magician's smoke bomb. And I was just like, this never happened. And I was gone. So now I'm inside my house. Now we've all had this happen where it was like 10:30. So we've had this happen where you come home earlier on a weekend than you thought you would. You're all planning to go out and you come home way earlier. It's a very weird feeling. Now for guys, they want to go back out, right? You want to get back out there, right? Go team. Get back out there because you want to get drunk and meet chicks. For girls, it's a different motivation.
We want to go back out because I don't want to waste an outfit.
You try to contact your friends. Here's the problem. There's something energy-wise that makes it very difficult when you're sober to go back out and rejoin your drunk friends. You ever try getting like a location from your drunk friends? It's like texting with a house cat. And they send you the weirdest stuff. Here's what happened. They don't really care if they see you because they went out together. You were selfish. You went rogue.
You went off on a date, selfish, went to go find love.
Your friends formed like a little mini mob and they band together and they formed a phalanx and they were like, let's find dudes. And they went out together. You've had your fun. They don't care if they see you. They send you back weird, seemingly innocuous texts like,
We don't know the name of the bar. We don't know how long we'll be here. We're in outer space. Come find us.
After like 20 minutes of trying, you kind of resign yourself to the fact that you're going to be home, right? So what's the first step in deciding you're going to be home? You take off your going out clothes. I had a silk blouse on. I didn't know how to care for it. I didn't know what to feed it. I didn't know. It's the fanciest material. It's like the caviar of the material family. I didn't know. I stood by open French windows for 10 minutes waiting for bluebirds to come and undress me. Took it off, put on my at-home clothes. What are at-home clothes? Girls know what at-home clothes are. The clothes you put on when no one else is around. Super gross. All the guys here are like, what? I've been with my girl when we're by ourselves. She's super cute. Yeah, no, we don't do that. We don't wear roll-down boxers and socks up to here because you're kind of a pedophile and pigtails and like a thing. We don't do that when we're by ourselves. What girls do when we're by ourselves, we dig deep into the trunk of like old t-shirts. You pull out your t-shirt from middle school, right? It's got paint on it. You got your Abercrombie varsity athletic pants from like 1997, stripes on them, you put those on, right? Sweatshirts got holes in it, pants have holes in them, underwear has holes in it, socks have holes in them. Why are there holes in your clothes? Because tears corrode. And you wander listlessly through your house. You look homeless, but you're in a home, so that doesn't make sense. Just kind of, right? You wander from room to room. You have no agenda. You're just kind of like not ready to go to bed yet. You go to a room where the light's off. You flip it on. Like 1% of you is expecting there to be like a serial killer. Knowing full well if he's there, you're done for because you're in your at-home clothes. Can't defend yourself. Flip it back off. You wander into the kitchen. Not really hungry. You don't really make a meal for yourself, do you? You just kind of like stick your hand deep in a bag of deli turkey. Just, right? A couple crackers, maybe like 2 Starbursts for dessert.
staring at nothing. Maybe you have a show in the background on. Maybe Frasier's on, hypothetically me every night. I don't know. I'm just watching. Sitting there eating it. You start saying weird things to your dog. Like, one day you will be my wife. I'm sitting there doing this. Phone buzzes. It's a text message. Who's it from? The accountant. What does it say? Is he gonna ask me out again? Does he like me? What's it gonna say? Hey, Eliza, had a great time tonight. Would love to have kissed you, but I have to be up early. I don't even know how to answer that like a human. You sent me a text that is untext backable. It's, first of all, what do you mean you have to get, who are you making out with? Wolverines? That your legs are just immobile the next day? You send me something that stupid, I'm not giving you the dignity of a normal text back. You're not even getting a regular... You're not even getting back a regular emoji. There's no winky face, there's no sad face. I'm going deep into that emoji bank. And I am pulling out fried shrimp. I think what bothered me about the whole thing is it was sexual rejection, no matter how you slice it. And it bothered me because I wasn't saying, let's get married, let's make plans to meet my mom. It was a kiss. And so even though you denied the kiss, it's still denying me sexually, which is very uncomfortable for girls. We're not used to that. Again, guys get sexually rejected as it's part of being a guy. Like, you want it? Nope. Okay. Anyone else? Hey. One over here, dick over here, penis over there. 1, 2, 2, 2 over here, 1 here, 1, 3, 3, 3, no. Sold. To the 7 in the corner with low standards. It was a mouth kiss, and you rejecting that is the equivalent of you being like, hey, Eliza, you see this? None for you. Let's talk about this for a second. Because every girl's seen this. I talked about this on my last special. Every girl's seen a guy do this. So I've done some thinking on the topic of this. And I want to let you girls know, because girls get offended, like, that's so gross. Why are you doing that at a family picnic? What are you doing? Girls, I want to give you some peace of mind and let you know that it actually has nothing to do with you. He would be doing this whether you were there or not. Take it as an insult, take it as a compliment, whatever you want. I don't have an issue that guys do this. My issue is that there's no reciprocation on the female end. Gentlemen, you'd be very upset. If you're like laying in bed, ready to have sex, game's on pause, ready to go. And your girlfriend came out of the bathroom in just a t-shirt, no bottoms. Hey, babe. And she just did some sort of like weird vaginal puppetry. Hashtag vaginal puppetry. You'd be very upset if she just came out, she's like, babe! Hey! If there are any guys here not laughing, that's how we feel about that. Disrupt the entire cycle of human procreation. Men would cease having sex with women. They'd be super grossed out. They'd move to the woods. They'd take raccoons as wives. Like, it would be horrible. And I think what's weird about it is, as a girl, you are open to the threat of a guy doing this at any point. If you're dating a guy, he could do it a week in, a year in, 10 years in. It could be in the bedroom, in a concert, the produce aisle. This could happen at any minute. And that fear is ever present in your mind. So I think if men and women are to ever be fair and equal, guys should have an inherent fear of raptor vag. Hashtag raptor vag. It's only fair. So I have a plan. Tonight we strike. Every guy in here on a date is like, Jesus fuck. Why did we buy tickets for this? Oh, they were free still. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's my plan, okay? Tonight, when my boyfriend is sleeping, let me take it back. I'm gonna get a boyfriend. Wait till he's sleeping, okay? Sneak up in there, and when you do this, because you're going to do it, right? Pinky swear? When you do it,
You want to make sure that he's in REM sleep. It's the deepest, most luxurious sleep, okay? REM sleep. You need to check to see that he's in REM sleep. How do you make sure someone's in REM sleep? It's very easy. You open their eye while they're sleeping. You ever do this to someone while they're sleeping? Fuck you guys, I'm not the only one that's done this. And you say things to him like, I love you, look back and forth if you love me too. Make sure he was sleeping. So he's sleeping, I've established that. And I go into the other room, and I would pin for a little bit, pin. And then I would go in, and I would take out my raptor claw, okay? And I would sharpen my nails down, not to a point that was sharp enough that you could like stab a meerkat and eat it if you wanted to, but you want like a rounded point so the pressure will be localized, okay? At like an apex of sorts, okay? Rounded, but like if a raptor, you know, like went to get a manicure, she'd be like, make it lovely. So I'd make it lovely and I'd sheath it for my own protection. And I'd go in and I'd descend upon the sleeping boyfriend and I would apply the raptor claw to his cheek and I would gently stroke. Not enough to awaken, but merely to stir. Okay? Why am I doing that? I'll tell you. What I'm doing is introducing external stimuli into his land of slumber. Who talks like that? I'm introducing external stimuli into his subconscious, thus permeating his dreams, okay? So whatever he's doing in his dream, he's gonna feel this, and somewhere in the back of his brain, he's gonna be like, oh shit, raptor veg. Doing this lets him know. It's not unlike when you're having a dream and let's say you're talking to like a model and your alarm clock goes off. So she's like, another reason I don't like to wear underwear. That's the equivalent of that, okay? So I would do this. So in his dreamland, he would feel that and he would know. And then, so he's like, he's still sleeping, but he's feeling this. And then, for the final stage, I would sneak up to him and I would sound the raptor mating call. It would resonate all throughout the land of Nod, and he would know. And he's sitting there in his dream delivering his naked high school commencement speech, whatever dream he's having. He would hear the raptor mating call and he'd be like, oh fuck, mama's here. He would know. So I'd get in his ear and I'd do the raptor mating call right before I striked, okay? I stroked, I striked. I strict, okay. Do it. I'd get in his ear, raptor mating call. And he would, huh? And I go, jacket. Girls are weird. We do weird things, but we're cute, so it's okay. Girls do crazy things. It's our own brand of crazy. Guys do crazy things too, like rape and war. They do their own kind of crazy things. Girls have a more insidious kind of crazy. Sometimes we'll start a fight with you just to see if we can make it look like you started the fight. We have to do it 3 times a year or we lose our standing in the club. Oh. Every girl's done that, just to see how strong your powers are. I don't want to fight with you. Stop it. I don't want to fight with you. I didn't start this. You started this. You started acting weird. I don't want to fight with you. Bullshit. I don't want to fight with you. We'll turn around, we'll talk to a fake Jerry. What is this? I don't want to fight with you. This is on you, okay? I'm peaceful. You're being a dick. Stop it. What are you doing? You're like yelling. Stop it. I don't want to fight with you. But in your girl head, you're like, I wanna fight with you. I woke up feeling chubby this morning. And that is somehow your fault. Get in the octagon. We do all kinds of head games. Go hang out with your friends, that's fine. Do it. Go hang out with your friends, I dare you. I know you made plans with me, that's fine. Go hang out with your friends. No, it's fine, I want you to be happy. Do it. Go hang out with your friends. There are no friends. Only Zool. Look, I'm sure being a guy has its difficulties. I haven't been one in a while, so I don't really know what that's like. But girls have a lot of stuff that are being thrown at them all the time. And we have to suss out what's good for us and weed out the positive messages. I truly believe our society operates on a currency of women's insecurities. Multi-billion-dollar industries thriving on, like, just make them feel like their bodies are unacceptable and then, like, sell them some shit. Look at any magazine, like, you're amazing, but you need to lose, like, 10 pounds. Love your body, love your hair. Whatever you've done is wrong. You look like a sea monster. Everything's got, like, a weird mixed message and a weird, like, hoary undertone. Like, be a bad girl, own your sexuality, but if you fuck more than one dude, you're a whore. Like, everything's wrong. Now, you can't just go around, like, effing dudes, but you can have sex with more than one, and that's okay. Even my eyeliner has a sexual message. It's called Bad Gal. 14-year-olds can buy this. Are they bad gals? Yeah, tiny bad gals. It comes with a little devil that sits on your shoulder, and as you're putting it on, it whispers salacious things in your ear, like, oh, I better get ready for the, you're a bad gal. Close that window, yeah, I better get ready. Yeah, you want to fuck in a dumpster. What are you talking about? Doesn't sound like a bad gal as much as someone that just needs a home. I don't know. I'm not a bad girl. I'm just trying to put on eyeliner so I don't look like newborn hamster face. I'm just trying to... Yeah, no, you're a bad girl. I'm not a bad girl. Yeah, you are. You want to give a hand job in an Acura going 50 and a 30. No insurance. You're a bad gal. What are you talking about? I have insurance. What's my blush called? Flirty girl. Yeah, tart it up, you hooker. Yeah, look super horny, ready to go. You're a flirty girl. Dressed like that, you were asking for it. Dressed like what? Like a cool mom out on, like, mom's night out? Like, dressed like what? Yeah, you want to fuck in a dumpster. What's with you and fucking with dumpsters? I want to fuck in a dumpster. Well, you're projecting. Again, my issue with it isn't that there's a sexual undertone. My issue with it is that it's a negative message to women, but guys reap a positive effect, right? Guys like, oh, she's a bad girl. Maybe she'll touch my D. That's pretty much the message coming out of that. Bad girl. Maybe she'll wear spiked leather gloves. Yeah, on a motorcycle. She's probably a lesbian. She's on a motorcycle. Okay. Bad gal. There's no men's products. There are no men's products that have, like, a negative message to men, but women reap a positive effect. There's no guy putting on cologne, and as he's doing it, he's hearing, you're gonna text her back within a reasonable time frame. There's no guy putting on aftershave, and as he's putting it on, he's hearing, you're 37 and share a room with 2 other dudes in the hipster part of town, and outside of the context of Los Angeles, that's actually totally socially unacceptable, bro. What's that? You run a t-shirt making business? Awesome. You only have online shit? That's cool. No real t-shirts. Also, you ride a bike to work and claim it's ecologically responsible, but we all know your credit is so fucked you can't get financing for a Kia. A lot to contend with as a girl. We have different rules for being a girl. Girls are always like, girls should be equal. We can fuck whoever we want. It's not the way it should be. We're the fairest sex for a reason, lady. We have a responsibility. If you want guys to do things like pay for dinner and open doors, you have to act like a lady. You can't act like a guy. We're just not built for it. Sorry if that's crushing some of you. It's just the truth. Fuck. My girlfriend's called me the other night. She's like, do you want to go out with us? After your skit? Continuing to not fully comprehend what I do for a living. That's fine. But we're talking about it, and in the back was my drunk friend. Drunk friend never gets to hold the phone. Drunk friend's always in the background yelling shit at the sober one. Drunkie's always, like, tethered to the sober one, like, ah! I miss you! Oh! When they yell, I miss you, girls always do that, and you don't miss them. You're like, miss you too, babe. Come out with us! She kept yelling at me. I'm like, what is she talking about? Come out with us! I'm gonna fuck a stranger! I'm sorry, do whatever you want. I feel, if you're a lady, that is never a sentence that should be uttered with anticipation in future tense. It is only a sentence that should be said with the utmost abhorration in past tense. It should never be, I'm going to fuck a stranger. It should always be, oh my God, I fucked a stranger. We always talk about the downside when girls sleep with someone. There's a lot of risks that it poses for women. However, if we take up for the guy side for a second, I do believe there are plenty of guys in here, good guys, that have gone to bed with a girl for like a one-night stand thinking, like, I found someone special. I really like her. And then you wake up the next morning next to, like, a fat water rat. Like, these things have happened, okay? Plenty of guys in here, I'm sure, thought they went to bed with, like, an absolute angel. And tomorrow morning, this might happen to you tonight, you're gonna go out in Denver on a Friday, you're gonna go out, you meet a girl, oh, she's so angelic, so beautiful, and tomorrow morning, you are going to wake up next to Satan himself. You're gonna look down at your sheets, there's gonna be a pile of sheets, and they'll just be like undulating, pulsating, and there'll be heat lines coming off of it. Good morning, excuse me, is it Stacy? No one by the name of Stacy is here. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I thought your name was Stacy. El nombre no es importante. Wow, well, judging by that and the smell of sulfur, I'm gonna take a guess that you are Satan? Yes. Clip clop. Yes. Look, you gotta go. Why? I thought we were gonna get breakfast, smoochy pie. We can't get breakfast because, look, I cheated on my girlfriend and I... You what? You cheated on me? Are you crying lava? Fucking right, crying lava. I'm the devil. What do you think I'm gonna cry? I'm going, lava, that's so fucked up. I thought you were a good guy. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right, just get out of here. No, you know what? I know when you're gonna die. Are you fucking serious? Nope, that's the angel of death. I'm just kidding. People think we're the same, but we're not. We're similar height. We both have brown hair. All right, you gotta go. Fucking touch me. Get off my tail. I'm going. Just give me some bus fare. In my hoof. What are you laughing at? I'm sorry, I think it's ridiculous that you're taking the bus. Yes, I'm taking the bus, okay? I am fiscally responsible. Do you know how hard it is to be the devil? I have no business. The Kardashians take like all of my business. I'm not even joking. It's really hard to earn an honest dollar, okay? It's ridiculous. I had to have sex with Kris Jenner and everything. It was horrible. She's evil. Of course I don't have any money. What do you expect me to ride around? Of course I take public transportation. I am a demon of the people. Okay? What do you expect me to drive around in a hearse made of skulls? Okay? I'm not Rob Zombie. I'm not an asshole. Okay? Give me $6.66 and I'll be on my way. All right, fucking go. I have a question. What? Is it cold outside? You guys are a wonderful crowd. There's no elegant way to wipe off a sweat mustache. I was talking at the beginning about how a lot of my friends are getting married, and I'm happy for them. I think that I'm just in a different headspace at the moment. They all get really excited to plan their weddings, and I get really excited to plan a breakup. Guys, hear me out on this. Girls do weird things, and from the day we start dating you, we keep tabs on everything you do wrong. So that if and when we decide to break up with you, because I don't know, the wind changes direction, we can then refer to said list, extrapolate one isolated incident, and use that as the piece de resistance of our breakup masterpiece. You don't believe me? You ever been dating a girl? Everything's going great. You know, things are mediocre. Okay, not great, but whatever. Things are fine. And she breaks up with you out of the blue like, you breaking up with me? Yes, your feet look like eagle claws. There, I said it. Caw-caw. Say caw-caw goodbye. It seems like it's out of nowhere. We let things build. And it could be like a hairpin trigger. You could be sitting at your anniversary dinner. I'm thinking about getting salmon. I'm fucking done. Like, it doesn't really matter. Just so you know, I'm not cavalier about this. I put time and effort into these breakups. You put time and effort into dating me, I'm going to return said time and effort plus interest, it's a very good ROI, on that breakup, okay? These are handcrafted breakups. Hand-hewn, Echo in California, tailor-made, forged from the fires of your own insecurities, specialty breakups, okay? I don't do a generic breakup. I don't do a breakup template. I don't do the whole, oh my God, it's me, not you. No, it's you, motherfucker. Here's a list of reasons why. I was dating a guy. We dated for 3 months, and we were on our first date, right? So it's a first date. So we're doing first date stuff, right? We're at a bar, we're drinking, talking, taking muscle relaxers. It's like a first date. And I was asking him first date questions, like, what do you do, where are you from, what do you max out at? Like, just stuff you want to know. I was like, oh, what's your middle name? Just ask him questions. What's your middle name? And he goes, my middle name is Paul. Now! Reciprocity in like a normal conversation would dictate that perhaps his next question to me should have been, what's your That's right. What's your middle name? But he never asked me my middle name. And I fucking remembered that. Because here's the deal. He wasn't necessarily wrong on not asking me that. Men and women communicate so differently. I'm surprised we can be in the same room without ripping each other's genitals off, quite frankly. If you went back and you said to him, why didn't you ask her middle name? He'd be like, what? At the time she had long hair. I thought she was a mermaid. Like, not even in the same stratosphere. And what's crazy is every guy in this room was like, yeah, right on, mermaid hair. I get it. And where I went wrong, where girls tend to go wrong, is I didn't tell him why I was mad. We don't tell you why we're mad, because you should know, which is insane. We barely know why we're mad. I don't know, but something happened and now I'm mad. I don't know why I'm mad, but you should know. The secrets are locked in my brain. Did you eat a key? I did. That and the plate and the leaves from earlier, I feel fat. We just sit there stoic with this like Stepford wife facade and we let it rot our brains and we sit there smiling, but it devolves. We're just like, he didn't ask my middle name. That means he doesn't want to get to know me, my hopes, my thoughts, my dreams, my feelings, my friends, my family. Will never have a baby. Like, that's the way that devolves. So I began planning the breakup on the first date. We dated for about 3 months, and at the conclusion of 3 months, I decided that I wanted to do a rain breakup. Felt the rain would be emblematic of the tear shed during the courtship. A lot of poetry in that. Rain breakup, wanna break up in the rain. Oh my God, rain, right? There's all different kinds of rain breaks up. You can do one in an alley crying. You could do one, you could be a young British country girl in the 1800s running through a field. No, I can't be. You're in a white dress, no shoes. Women actually weren't allowed to wear shoes until 1962. Fun fact. No, I can't be with you. I've been betrothed to another Jeremiah. Why I love you so much. No. Running in the rain, and it's cascading. I've got long hair. They didn't have scissors back then either. Just long hair. I'd wrap it around like a belt. It's weird. And I'd be running, and it would cascade over white, so it's just see-through. You wouldn't see areola, but you'd see nipple bumpage, right? Like Rachel, Friends, circa 1997, network nipple, right? Running. Fucking doing it. No bra, running hard, no bra, because in your fantasy, your tits are like rocks, just running. Every girl in this room has fantasized about kissing a boy in the rain, which, if you've ever actually done it, is fucking horrible. You will get the flu. I live in Los Angeles. That's not clean rain. That's fucking rats, cabbage, headshots, lettuce, kale, 3 types of leafy greens. We're healthy. Syringes, dreams. Couldn't do a rain breakup. It rained one day while we were dating, but I was wearing a wool sweater, so you know. You can't get wool wet. You're going to smell like a dirty sheep. No one's going to miss you. You breaking up with me? I'm breaking up with you. So I had to plan an alternate breakup. Now, before I share with you my alternate fantasy breakup, I'm going to tell you the way we actually broke up. The way we actually broke up was yours truly got a little drunk and a little honest one night and texted him something to the effect of, you don't even watch Breaking Bad. How are we supposed to be together? That's actually how we broke up. Fried shrimp. So now I'm going to share with you my ultimate fantasy breakup. Okay. In my fantasy, we would be sitting on my couch at my house, and I would be like a little bit more tan than I am now. So people would be like, "Where'd you go on vacation?" I'd be like, "It's a secret." And my hair would be a little bit longer, but like not like too long. I'd have like layers. You know what I'm talking about? Like a long bob. You know what I'm talking about? Like where you want to keep the length but not the weight, so you'd have like layers. You know what I'm talking about? And maybe like highlights in the front, but maybe like a partial. Like we probably don't need to do the back. Like some warmer tones, like a honey for the fall. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. Sitting on my couch. In my house, and I would start a fight out of nowhere. When you're a woman,
You possess a magical, innate ability to create conflict where there formerly was none. All right, we're talking out of thin fucking air. We could do this as a show in Las Vegas, like argument illusionists, just creating them. Nothing up my sleeve, nothing in my hand. Pfft, now there's a fight, motherfucker. Maybe we'll have a dove. Woo, I don't know the budget. I don't know what we'll have. The point is, gentlemen, if the girl wants to have a fight, the lady shall have a fight. And there's nothing you can do about it. All you have to, you can cough, that's enough. That's enough kindle for that fire. Sitting there watching TV.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
What the fuck did you just say?
I didn't say anything. You know what? Forget it. And I would start crying. Start crying. I'm telling you now that I'm going to cry then. I'm planning to cry. I'm gonna put it in my phone, set reminder, cry later. I'm going to make myself cry. How do you make yourself cry? That's what you're thinking right now. Iliza, how do you make yourself cry? A lot of actresses get paid a lot of money to make themselves cry. How do you make yourself cry? I'm going to tell you. You take a small pocket knife. I'm just kidding. Turn around, and unbeknownst to him, I would pluck a solitary nose hair. You ever do that? That shit hurts. Real bad. It's physically undetectable. And it's going to escalate the energy of your argument very quickly. Your argument will magically be transformed from, you know what, just forget it. Big tears, okay? Girls, I'll tell you why it's important to have big tears, okay? If you're going to make the attempt to elicit an emotional response from an otherwise emotionally unavailable individual, you must be demonstrative with your ocular lubrication, okay? Unlike women, men are very black and white. They respond to big gestures, okay? Big tears means I am sad. This is not fun. I do not like this. I'm sad now. That's what big tears say. You can't risk it with little snivelly allergy tears. That's a mixed message. That's not clear. He doesn't, what do you fucking want? What do you want? He might go kill you a squirrel and bring it back. He doesn't know what you want. So I'd start crying and be like, you know what, forget it. And I would run out of my own house. I'd run outside. Now, prior to starting this fight, I would have gone into the street and set up orange parking cones in the street. Okay? Because for my ultimate fantasy breakup, I want to have a street fight breakup. And anyone that's ever fought in a street knows you need a designated fighting area, okay? That's a public thoroughfare. You can't just run into it and start fighting. This isn't West Side Story. You're gonna get hit by a Buick. So I'd run outside and I'd run into the comfort of the designated fighting area, the DFA. I'd run into it. I'd immediately start yelling, I hate you! Why am I yelling? Because I'm angry? I'm not angry. Want the neighbors to come out. The neighbors to come out. I want them to see how you treat me. He treats me fine. Like it's fine. Like we got frozen yogurt that morning. Like it's fine. I want them to come out. I want their energy. I want their attention. I need an audience, like obviously. So I'd have it set up and he'd run out, he'd be like, Iliza, what is your problem? Get back inside.
I'd be like, you don't tell me what to do. I'm an independent woman. I listen to Beyonce. Surfboard.
Surfboard. What does that mean?
No one knows.
What are you so upset about? I'd be like, I just feel like, this is so hard because I feel like I'm like letting you down. I just feel like we don't even talk anymore and we don't even know what we argue about. You quoting Boys to Men?
Maybe.
I don't know why you're so upset. And then I would begin. I just feel like, I'm sorry. I just feel like, why is this dry? I just feel like, you're a great guy and you should be with a great girl. I want you to be with a great girl, sort of. And I want you to be,
I feel like we have a really good time together, and you're wonderful, but I feel like I'm not the girl for you, okay? I said it, and we have fun, but I don't feel like we're gonna be together. I feel like we're just like wasting time, and we don't belong together. I feel like we don't really even know each other. Of course we know each other. Of course I know you.
Really?
What's my middle name?
We did it.
Good job.
Snow. Should I go back out? Should I do a curtain call? Is that weird?
They're kind of going crazy up there.
You want to do a curtain call?
Okay, is it too late to do it? How'd you get it? You did it. Oh my God. I think that the theater might file a police report, and I might have to get a lawyer because I killed. Oh.